Oh, I'm sorry.
Just closing up, fellas.
I'll have some pie.
Coffee? Black.
I'm sorry, we're close.
I said, coffee!
I guess we can handle that.
You can go home now, Charlotte.
Okay.
I think you're gonna be sticking around for a while, honey.
Tom?
Don't fucking move.
Sir, we don't carry much cash here.
I do know that.
Shut up, bitch!
Let's show this we mean business.
Is your old man some kind of tough guy, huh? Go on, bitch. Say something funny.
Jack, let's just get out of here, okay?
Shut up, skank.
Jackie's an asshole, you know that.
Uh-oh. He's getting mad. Run away.
Let's just get out of here, okay?
Goddamn, I bet your dad'd be real shamed by you. Make me laugh.
Get over there, you son of a bitch! Come here. Now, you motherfucking cocksucking piece of shit!
The narrative begins with two men, Leland Jones and William Orser, emerging from their room at a remote motor court motel, seemingly nestled in the heart of the Midwest. Their partnership is strikingly unconventional, characterized by a notable age difference. Leland is over 50, while William is in his 20s. As Leland steps out of the motel office, William questions the delay, to which Leland casually attributes it to a minor issue with the maid that has since been resolved. He then requests that William fetch him some water, prompting William to head into the diner for a refill. However, upon entering the diner, William is confronted with a horrifying scene. The lifeless bodies of patrons and staff litter the floor. As William begins to fill a pitcher, a young girl enters from an adjoining door.
Hey.
The scene shifts to introduce Tom, a beloved diner owner in Indiana, known for his kindness and strong family values. Cherished by both employees and customers alike, Tom shares a deep bond with his wife Edie, an attorney, and together they are devoted parents to their two children, 16-year-old Jack and 10-year-old Sarah. On this particular day, Jack is eagerly preparing for a baseball game that could bolster his school performance. As the game unfolds, Jack surprises everyone by making an impressive catch off a challenging hit from his opponent, much to the annoyance of Bobby Singer, a classic bully who thrives on tormenting Jack out of jealousy and seeks to settle scores beyond the confines of the game. In the locker room, Bobby confronts Jack, attempting to provoke him into a fight.
Little superstar here.
Bobby, it's just a game, okay?
Come on, chicken shit, let's do this!
I mean, you win. What'll be the point? You win, you win. But doing violence to me just seems pointless and... God!
Later that evening, Bobby and a friend, clearly bored and looking for trouble, cruise around town when they spot Jack and his girlfriend, Judy Danvers, casually sitting on a corner smoking. Eager to assert their dominance, they plot to attack Jack. Just as they prepare to strike, they narrowly avoid colliding with a pickup truck. Bobby defiantly flashes the middle finger at its occupants but quickly recoils upon seeing the intimidating expressions on their faces. Leland and Orser, meanwhile, back at Tom's diner, he is winding down for the night with only two lingering customers. Eager to close up shop, he waits patiently for them to finish when Leland and Orser burst through the door, immediately demanding coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just closing up, fellas.
I'll have some pie.
Coffee? Black.
I'm sorry, we're close.
I said, coffee!
Guess we can handle that.
You can go home now, Charlotte.
Okay.
I think you're gonna be sticking around for a while, honey.
Tom?
Don't fucking move.
Sir, we don't carry much cash here.
I do know that.
Shut up, bitch!
Let's show this we mean business.
The patrons of the diner stand frozen in shock, astonished by the extraordinary bravery displayed by an ordinary man. In the aftermath of the harrowing event, as Tom recuperates in the hospital, he watches on television as his staff recount the miraculous events of that night, praising his heroism. His story captures headlines, gracing the front page of newspapers and dominating local news broadcasts. Upon his release from the hospital, Tom is greeted by a crowd of townsfolk gathered outside, eager to celebrate his courage. Media outlets converge on his home, yet Tom remains gracious but reticent, insisting he does not see himself as a hero. He humbly asserts that any ordinary person would have acted as he did and requests some peace to recover. Jack beams with pride for his father, who has unexpectedly become a symbol of courage in their small town. Edie's instincts are piqued one evening when she notices a black sedan idling ominously in front of their home for an extended period. Concerned, she voices her suspicions to Tom, but he dismisses her worries, suggesting the vehicle likely belongs to someone from the media and opting for silence over confrontation. The following morning, as Tom heads to the diner, he finds it bustling with an unprecedented crowd. Edie joins him after her shift to help manage the overwhelming influx of well-wishers and curious customers. Amidst the throng, 3 sharply dressed men enter the cafe, their presence immediately marking them as outsiders. They take a seat at a table, and their leader, Carl, dressed in a suit and dark sunglasses, gestures for a cup of coffee. He repeatedly refers to Tom as Joey, despite Tom's insistence that he is mistaken about his identity. Carl then removes his sunglasses, revealing a face marred by scars, seemingly expecting recognition from Tom. Yet Tom remains resolute, denying any knowledge of him or anyone named Joey. Carl continues to assert that Tom is originally from Philadelphia, clearly convinced they share a hidden past. Edie, increasingly annoyed by their intrusive behavior, firmly demands that they either place an order or leave to make room for other customers. In response, Carl produces a $100 bill, declaring that they are now legitimate patrons. As Edie's frustration reaches a boiling point, she threatens to call the police if they do not comply. Faced with her unwavering determination, the men reluctantly stand and exit the diner. However, Edie's instincts tell her something is off, prompting her to immediately contact the sheriff for an identification check on the trio. Meanwhile, as the men drive down a desolate rural road, a patrol car appears in their rearview mirror, its lights flashing ominously. Sheriff Sam Carney, a seasoned officer known for his no-nonsense demeanor, is prepared to take charge of the situation. The 3 men, especially their leader, remain unfazed by the sheriff's authoritative presence. Carl coolly informs the officer that they are merely tourists, offering a patronizing compliment about his work before rolling up the car window and instructing his driver to move along. Later that evening, Sheriff Sam Carney pays Tom and Edie a visit to discuss the earlier incident at the diner. He warns them that the trio is linked to organized crime from the East Coast. Despite reaching out to his contacts in Philadelphia and even the FBI, he has found no records associated with Joey Cusack, the name Carl had called Tom. Sam then asks if Tom recognizes any of these individuals, but Tom confidently insists he has never encountered them. The sheriff probes deeper, inquiring if Tom is under witness protection, but Tom vehemently denies it. One day, Tom spots their car approaching his house. Alarmed, he hobbles back home and calls Edie, urging her to arm herself with a gun, sensing imminent danger. Breathless, he rushes inside to retrieve his shotgun, only to find that no one is there. Confused, he is approached by Jack, who asks why his mother was brandishing a weapon in fear before Tom arrived. The following day, while Edie shops at a local mall, she remains blissfully unaware of the fact that they are being followed. As she browses for shoes, her daughter suddenly dashes off. In her frantic pursuit, Edie unexpectedly runs into Carl, who casually strikes up a conversation with her and insinuates that her husband is not who he claims to be. Edie fiercely defends Tom, but Carl coolly suggests she ask about Richie Cusack, whom he claims is Tom's brother. He taunts Edie to inquire how Tom has become so skilled at taking lives. Sensing the threat in Carl's words, Edie interrupts him with a stern warning that he will be arrested if he ever approaches her family again. Later that day, Tom's son Jack finds himself cornered by Bobby once more, feeling trapped with no way to escape.
Is your old man some kind of tough guy, huh? Go on, bitch, say something funny.
Jack, let's just get out of here, okay?
Shut up, skank.
Jack, he's an asshole. You know that.
Uh-oh. He's getting mad. Run away.
Let's just get out of here, okay?
Goddamn, I bet your dad'd be real shamed by you. Make me laugh.
Get over there, you son of a bitch! Come here. Now, you motherfucking cocksucking piece of shit!
When Jack returns home, Tom confronts him about his reckless behavior at school. In a moment of defiance, Jack hurls sarcastic remarks at his father, alluding to Tom's own violent past. This provocation ignites a deep-seated anger within Tom, leading him to slap Jack for the first time in his life. Stunned and wounded, Jack storms out of the house. Later, Tom seeks out Edie, hoping to discuss their son's troubling behavior, but instead finds her in a state of distress. She reveals that Carl has been following them at the mall and demands answers about the brother Carl claims Tom has. Just as Tom is about to respond, they hear the unmistakable sound of a car approaching their home. Stepping outside, they are taken aback to see Carl and his men invading their territory, demanding that Tom come with them.
Get off our property.
Come on. Yeah?
Come on! No!
Don't make us hurt the kid, Joey. Put the pop gun down. Come over and talk to us.
I'll get him. Please.
Put the gun down. Put it down, Joey. Come closer. Come on.
Go back to the house, Jack.
Now, come on, Joey. Get in the car.
It'd be better if you just leave now.
Mommy, what's wrong?
It's okay.
You got anything to say before I blow your brains out, you miserable prick?
I should have killed you back in Philly.
Yeah, Joey.
Tom rises unsteadily, reclaiming the shotgun from Jack and enveloping him in a protective embrace, desperately trying to soothe his shaken son. The scene shifts to Tom lying in a hospital bed, nursing his gunshot wound. Edie visits him, her expression a mixture of concern and determination as she presses him for details about his past. In a moment of vulnerability, Tom reveals his former identity as Joey Cusack, a teenage mob hitman who left that life behind years ago after meeting her. He confesses to having committed murder for both pleasure and profit, a dark past that has shaped him into the man she now knows as Tom Stahl. Edie's reaction is one of profound disbelief. Tears stream down her face as the gravity of his confession settles heavily upon her. Upon returning home from the hospital, Tom is met with an atmosphere thick with resentment from his family. He finds Jack deep in thought and attempts to bridge the chasm that has formed between them, asking how he should be addressed now that his past is exposed. When Tom suggests that Jack simply call him Dad, Jack dismisses him coldly and walks away, visibly grappling with the revelation. Later that evening, Sheriff Sam arrives to question Tom about the shootout with Carl's men. As Tom prepares to reveal the truth of his identity as Joey Cusack, Edie interjects, insisting on being part of the conversation. When Sam tries to steer the discussion back to Tom's complex past, Edie firmly defends him, passionately asserting that he has been a devoted husband and father for many years. Her fierce defense momentarily silences Sam, who reluctantly agrees to lead but reminds them that they can seek help whenever necessary. After Sam departs, Edie turns away from Tom. She slaps him and unleashes a torrent of anger. The tension between them escalates unexpectedly, culminating in a passionate kiss that neither of them anticipated. Later that night, Tom is jolted awake by a call from Richie himself. With a chilling undertone, Richie implies a threat, insisting that Tom must come to Philadelphia to meet him, or he will come to Tom's home. In the dead of night, Tom embarks on a relentless drive to Philadelphia, where he meets a young, rough-looking man in a bar. After allowing Tom to finish his drink, the man drives him to an imposing mansion, where he encounters Richie, well-dressed and exuding an unsettling warmth. Richie invites Tom upstairs for a serious conversation. As they engage in small talk about Tom's new life, the atmosphere shifts dramatically when Richie reveals the chaos and loss of status in the mob that resulted from Joey's disappearance. Now firmly distanced from that world, Tom asks Richie what he can do to make amends. In a shocking twist, Richie ominously suggests that making things right may require Tom's life. Suddenly, Richie's men pounce on Tom, attempting to strangle him. Amidst the chaos, Richie retrieves a gun from a nearby drawer and fires at Tom 3 times. Miraculously, Tom evades the bullets and manages to escape the room. Believing Tom has fled through the front door, Richie rushes outside with his weapon drawn. Inside the house, Tom dispatches the last bodyguard and locks Richie out. Determined to protect his newfound family life from his dark past, Tom realizes he cannot leave Richie alive.
Jesus, Joey.
Upon returning home, Tom finds his family gathered around the dinner table. His daughter warmly welcomes him back by setting his plate at his seat, while his son offers him food, a gesture of acceptance and reconciliation. Only Edie remains distant, yet her presence signifies the weight of their shared journey and the unresolved tension between them. Thank you for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.